A disco light box is controlled by a microcontroller. Different coloured lights are reflected by a rotating mirror. The mirror's position is sensed by a rotary potentiometer. Okay, there's rotary potentiometer. Part of the P-basic control program and details of input and output connections are shown below. Right. Now, this isn't the question. This is just showing you that the motor with pin 7 high goes clockwise, with pin 6 high goes anti-clockwise. The red light's on 5 and the yellow light's on 4. And the sensor A is on pin 0. Okay. Now we've got 2 bits of code. So if sensor A is greater than 150, then ACW. Okay, so it's a question. So it's saying if A is bigger than 150, then you do ACW. Okay, but if it's less than 150, it comes down and it does this bit of code here. Okay, it does itself. Okay, so the code here is saying motor clockwise, red on, 10 millisecond delay. Again, motor clockwise, but now the red's off, so it's making the red flash as it goes around. Another 10 millisecond delay, and it's jumping to label clockwise. Okay. So it jumps around to itself until sensor A is greater than 150. Then it comes and does the anti-clockwise one, which makes the yellow one go on and off. Okay, whilst rotating anti-clockwise. So here's the flow chart. If sensor A is bigger than is sensor A bigger than 150? Well, if it's not, it does this, and if it is bigger than 150, it does that. So let's just flip back to the other question. So is sensor A bigger than 150? Then anti-clockwise. Okay, so we need to put the yellow on, and the motor needs to go anti-clockwise. So it's bigger than 150. Hang on. It's bigger than 150 and less than 30. So when you go, is it sensor A bigger than 150? Yes. Is it less than 30? If the answer is no, then it comes down here and does the anti-clockwise procedure. If it's yes, it loops back up to that one. Okay, so this will be the clockwise one, and this is the anti-clockwise one. So motor clockwise, red on. Motor clockwise, red on. 10 millisecond delay. 10 millisecond delay. Red off, and another 10 millisecond delay. That's a 10 millisecond delay. That's a 10 millisecond delay. And this one is the motor anti-clockwise and yellow on. Name the microcontroller parts A to E shown in the diagram below. Right. E is the clock. Right. The clock is the thing that drives the microcontroller forward. C goes in the middle of any diagram like this. C is the arithmetic and logic unit, or the ALU. A is the ROM, and it is memory that feeds into the ALU, and B is RAM, like the B0 and B1, B2. They are all parts of RAM. So the RAM can go into the ALU, or it can come from the ALU into the RAM. The D is the input-output port, which matches you up with the real world.